Hey everyone, TTC here, and today I'm going to show you the awesome Sesame Street Funko Pop collection. I just love this set. Check it all out. So today I'm going to show you 1 through 5, which is the original release of the Funko Pops. Plus I have a New York Comic Con exclusive right here I'm going to show you of Cookie Monster 2, which is very cool. Then I'll get to the rest in a later video. Plus I'm waiting on Snuffleupagus, who is number 6 in this collection. Alright, I'm going to get this top row of Pops out of the box and give you guys all a close look at how awesome these guys are. Alright, well here they all are out of the box, and it is just awesome seeing them all together like this in a set. This is exactly how I'm going to be displaying them because they look incredible together. So I'm going to show you guys the box quickly. This is the first release of the Sesame Street characters. They have been out probably since about 2014, maybe early 2015. So the Super Grover, Cookie Monster, Oscar, and Bert and Ernie. So I'm going to give you a close look right now at Super Grover, one of the best characters to hit Sesame Street ever. So it is Grover, and when his mummy made him this Halloween costume, which is what this originally was, he gained superpowers and became Super Grover. So check him out. He's got the logo with the lightning bolt on the front of his chest. And what I really liked is, which they always had in the show, they had the strings wrapped around his wrist so he would look like he was flying his cape all the time. How cool is Super Grover? And he's got this knight's helmet on, nice silver color. One of my favorite characters growing up, and he would always try and help out during an episode of Super Grover. Kind of ended up failing, but in the end, you know, he showed or taught the person how to do it on their own. He wasn't the greatest superhero, but he is just awesome. Super Grover. Alright, let's get to the Cookie Monster. And the Cookie Monster you might have seen on Apple commercials recently. He's kind of coming back up into the mainstream. So there is the Cookie Monster who loves his cookies. He's got 3 in his hand right here, and he's eating one. There's a nice close look at his huge eyes. And in my opinion, it looks like Cookie Monster has sort of gotten maybe less furry over the years, or something's changing with him on the actual show. But nonetheless, we all love Cookie Monster, and all those cookies manage to always either crumble or disappear into that awesome black mouth of his. So there's the very cool and very blue Cookie Monster. Here is Oscar the Grouch, and what I loved about Oscar, they have this massive unibrow of his up here, which is just overblown. I love how they kept the top of his garbage can on the top of his head, this cool silver garbage can lid, and he's sitting in this teeny tiny little garbage can for the size of his head. It says Scram on there because he never liked anyone except for his buddy Slimy, and I love that they added Slimy down here, his little inchworm friend, who is, a little fun fact, the smallest Sesame Street character ever created. And if you remember, he did end up going to space in a couple episodes. I remember him, you know, floating around in space. It was pretty funny. So there is the awesome green Oscar the Grouch, and I love the shiny little red tongue kind of sitting in there. You can see. Very well done, and I love his hands creeping over the edge, the way they dented in the tin can. They did a great job on these Sesame Street Funko Pop characters, I think. They put a lot of detail into them. Alright, let's get to the worrisome Bert. So here's Bert, and he is a perfect representation of Bert. I'm loving his outfit. Such an awesome shirt he's got. He's got his nice little slacks on, and I like the details they put on his shoes. Check it out. Very nice. Got the shoelaces, the multicolored, even the base of his shoes. He is the exact Bert as I remember him from Sesame Street. And again, that giant unibrow. A little bit of paint kind of coming off the side. But there is the awesome Bert. And let's get to his very funny friend over here, Ernie, his orange friend. And again, I'm loving the sweater, all the colors in the sweater and the details, and he's holding his rubber ducky, who he loved. Rubber ducky. Like, just iconic. These guys are classic to me. I grew up watching this show. I loved every minute of this show. Sesame Street probably was a big show for a lot of people's lives growing up watching television, and even still today. I think they're on HBO now. So there is Ernie. I love how they did their hair. You can see they nailed it on designing their hair and painting it in. There's no spillage, there's no like, you know, airbrush paint coming over the sides. It's just perfectly done. And again, incorporating that rubber duck is a very nice touch. So there is Ernie. And now let's get to the New York Comic Con variant of Cookie Monster, and this is a flocked Cookie Monster. So flocked means that he is furry, which I just love. So they've covered him in this flocked fur, which is very fun. The rest is exactly the same as the painted. But if you get in close, you can kind of see that he's got some fur on him, which is very nice. And I'll show you the box quickly. So it is the exact same, except this box has the New York Comic Con limited edition sticker on it. You can see there. But again, a nice addition, and he wasn't really even that much more money, which is nice. You know, these guys go for around $9.99 to $11.99, and I think he was $14.99, which isn't too bad. And he is a limited edition, so I had to snatch him up to complete the collection. You can see the bottom there, how the fur kind of goes around, but a nice addition. Alright guys, well there you go. There is the first release of the Sesame Street Funko Pop series. I will be doing a review on the second release back here, who has the Count, we got Elmo, we got regular Grover, and we have a 6-inch Big Bird who is huge. You gotta see him. Leave a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this review. Let me know in the comments below which one of these awesome Sesame Street characters is your fave. I still love my Grover, Super Grover right here, and I think they did a great job on Oscar, and I am quite happy that I got this variant of the Cookie Monster. Alright guys, well stay tuned for more great videos, and please subscribe if you're new to our channel. From Tots Toy Collector, that's all for now. Bye-bye.